Whew. So yesterday I did not do much of anything out here, and I'm still a little sore. Actually, I'm still a lot of sore, but it's okay. I've had worse. I worked on making myself a hat, and then I reshaved my head. So the hat's about half done because it needs like a thing to cinch it in, and then that's my head. So the hat's a little bit like a bell, and that's okay. It's not finished. So I do need to get these sugar maples into the ground today. Everybody's in here chirping. I did get this fencing, but not the kind for the subflooring that I wanna, because I need to disassemble this a bit and restart with the subflooring so that this one at least stops collecting poops underneath. They're not walking on those poops. I keep saying it every time we look because it's a little gross. It's worrying, you know? And so I got fencing, but not the kind that I need for that. It's coming in like... So I ordered from Home Depot this time because they actually deliver. And it's coming in like little tiny increments, and it's annoying, but it's okay. I'm not gonna attempt split rails just yet. The first thing we need to do before I anger my back further... Oh, there's creatures. Oh, it's a chipper monkey. Okay. The first thing we need to do is make sure those trees get in the ground before I hurt myself further. So, very undecided as to whether I'm putting them down here or way over there. I don't know. But, unfortunately, 2 days ago now, because basically yesterday was a nothing day. Yesterday was a hat knitting day, whatever. Not a usual activity for me. Not knitting, rather crocheting, whatever. You see how much I care about that activity. I don't even call it the right thing, you know. But these two need to get in the dirt. And they need to get in the dirt somewhere on the hillside. And this is always a very difficult thought process for me as to... where do I put it? You know? And also, how do I support it? And I also wonder if I shaped it. I mean, don't they do bonsai of maple? Maybe not. I should check that. But if I shaped them from the time they were very young, maybe they could stay shorter. I know that if you let them get a certain amount of big, then they will not. Because, that tall stump over there. Yeah, there we go. Trying to get a better grip on it. So I'm bringing these down here because I know I gotta plant them somewhere. And I gotta figure out where. Look at all of this stick material that's just like hovering. Can you see that? It's like a levitating teepee, seriously. It's really bizarre. It's from when I cut this tree here that the sun is backlighting on the far right, because there's like 3 trees involved in where I'm pointing this. It's from then because it had 2 major branches. This is an American elm. They are beasts. And this particular branch got caught in the yoke right there, and it took like 3 years to fall down, and it's still not like down, and various other tree cuttings got trapped up in it. And yeah, so there's just like a lot of levitating teepee, like just sticks hovering in the air over there of various weights and various levels of concern. I did also notice that the lower tree trunk of this tree of heaven is not fully yoked. But I guess that happens. I don't know. I need to bring some water down here and make sure these friends are all watered. It's gonna get cold tomorrow. Look, I've been down here harvesting these gojis every day and they're still putting out food like crazy. So, I don't know. I mean, these can get 100 foot tall, but if I don't let them, then maybe it'll be fine to put them down here. But that's almost harder to get to than... Oh geez, look at all the berries on the Asiatic bush honeysuckle down there. Grumble. The low-growing green bits are pretty much all Asiatic honeysuckle, except this right here, that's black locust, which is native to my area and perfectly fine. Yeah, I don't know. I think I want to take them over to the cliff and chuck them in that area alongside, or this is obviously the cliff, over to the landslide, which you can kind of see in the break if you know what you're looking for, but I wouldn't assume you know what you're looking for. My little path goes like that. That's like 4 doors down. So I could plant the maples there. I have been slowly installing like a walkway, and I do plan to get on top of it with there is one tree of heaven in there somewhere, but again, ouch, my back. We're not pushing it too hard these days. That climbing experience of the cliffside the other day just made my back really cranky, and I don't feel like dealing with it. So, yep, that's a beautiful day. Getting a late start. Yesterday was completely lazy. I watched the Travel Channel's Dead Files and crocheted a hat that currently looks like a bell stuck on my head. Yeah. But my head's a lot warmer than it would be if I had clean shaven it and then tried to come out here without any covering on it. Because, oh boy, does my head get cold. Yeah, there's a lot of bush honeysuckle with berries all over it down there. That's annoying. I don't like that. It's a very invasive plant for this area. But again, you gotta be careful what you cut away, because things can definitely like get bad. There is a maple down there. Goodness only knows what kind, because it's so close to the actual like cliff edge. Yeah, I don't know what kind of maple that is, but there are a couple maples down there. For all I know, it might be Norway maple, the invasive kind. And this one's a sugar maple, which would be nice to have. Except I don't really have... Like, I wouldn't mind putting it way down there, but then I'm never going to get to it again, you know? And I'm not necessarily going to be able to get back up after I plant them. I'm also, wherever I plant them, I'm not going to be able to water them, so there's that too. You should always spend more time deciding what you're doing with trees than you spend planting them. That is my opinion. Yeah, that is my opinion. That said, I don't know if I'm gonna put a tree tube around it, because if I'm gonna put it down on the landslide, I don't want to draw too much attention to myself as far as that landslide area goes. But then what if they get eaten, you know? I mean, it's difficult. I'm gonna go give these to the birds. Let's go give these to the birds. It's a difficult decision, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. Sugar maples make funny shapes too. They're not nice symmetrical trees. They're wacky shaped adult trees when they grow the whole way up. Yeah. But yep. Maybe over there is the answer. I don't know. It's pretty though. Hope you're having a really good day. Enjoy my funny hat. It's not done. It's okay. I'm not really a crocheter. I was just winging it. Okay, we'll do the top is kind of ridiculous, huh? It's all right. It's warm. That's what matters. All right. Well, thank you so much for visiting the cliffside and thinking about trees with me. I'll keep you posted throughout the day. Take care. Bye.